If you're garbage enough, can you actually be cut from your team in Madden 25 Superstar mode? Today I do everything in my power to make that happen. I literally took a 60 overall college running back who never recorded a stat and went to the NFL Combine to put on the worst performance of all time, and he still got drafted in the second round. Like, the Bills gave him $6.5 million. Like, what are you doing, Sean? Can't help but sign it. I mean, they even have us as the starter. I mean, he looks 10 blunts deep in his profile picture. Are they actually gonna start a running back that has 70 speed? He's 5'5", 400 pounds. Don't forget he also gained a ton of weight. And the most important thing that we will not be doing today is not upgrading a single ability. He's even giving me my own individual welcome. This guy's just wondering how the heck he got here. They have a winning culture, apparently. Is it just me, or do I not look 400 pounds? So what do I hope to focus on in the preseason? Nothing. I'm gonna be a troll and not even answer the question. He just answered on his own. I didn't pick nothing. They've got high expectations for me. Why? Oh, we're already getting upgrades, and that's just like not what I want. Or even unlocking quests. What is this, World of Warcraft? I mean, I guess the only thing we can do from here is head into our first preseason game. We're gonna try and cause so much havoc in just one game that Sean McDermott's got to cut us. Oh, look at us, so happy to be on an NFL team. What is that haircut? They're even highlighting my existence here. I'm about to make every Buffalo Bill fan hate my freaking guts. 2-0. We're at a D+ rating right now. I want to see how low we can get that. Why did Josh give me knuckles? So this time, I try to give the Bears a defensive touchdown. What are we doing? Like, what do we even call that? It actually worked to perfection. And we did go down to a D-. How did I get XP? Relatively surprised I haven't been benched yet, because at this point I think it's obvious I have some sort of parlay. I want to get as many negative rushing yards as humanly possible. We're still not going below a D-. Oops, another fumble. It actually made my score go up. How did the Bears not get that football? They actually took me out of the game. I don't know if I got benched or if that was just planned because this is a preseason game. Like, look, we're coming back now. Like, you see what happens when you bench me? You take me out the game, we're more successful. Oh, dude, with that performance, I hope we get cut after this one. Sean's got a lot to think about. What a debut. Got ourselves a D-, but somehow still got 400 XP. Not only did I get a skill point from that, I also got an ability. From what? Nobody's talking to me in the locker room. Like, surely the coach has got to have some sort of talking to me. No, we have a freaking welcome message. Hold on, what in the world is this? You have a team workout? Can I, like, decline it? I have to participate? No, I don't. I'm just backing out. Apparently, no mean tweets about me. Guess we'll just have to ruin Bills fans' lives for another game. Well, this is a very easy decision for yours truly. Why are you dapping me up? I'm so slow I can't even run backwards for a safety. Sean really thinks this guy is NFL quality? We can't even make it to our own end zone. If I'm able to do this in just one quarter of football, like, imagine the havoc I can wreak once we get to play a full regular season game. Oh, here I come to ruin the day again. Oh, dude, it's poetry in motion. Let's go. We're down to an F for the first time ever. Wait, we're playing the second quarter? Oh my gosh, dude, this is music to my freaking ears. Does it get any lower than F by chance? Now they finally benched us. Just kidding, dude. What are we doing? Another safety. Let's roll. Hold on a second. I think we finally reached our goal of a negative 100 rushing yards. Get off of him. What a freaking highlight. And he's keeping us in the game. For what reason? Well, could you ever guess what happened? Take me out the game, Sean. Come on, let's hurry to the line here so we can wreak some more havoc. Oh, our 10th safety of the day. Mike's wondering what the heck he got himself into. Like, surely Sean's got to be rethinking his freaking decisions here. Okay, they finally benched us for the second half. And of course, we scored 20 points without me on the field. I really want to know, dude, what I've gotten myself into here with my negative 142-yard rushing game. Got an F, too. I got 5 skill points from that and another ability. Don't understand. And as mentioned, I don't care if I have 7 skill points. I refuse to use a single point my entire career. Like, we're gonna force the Bills to cut us. Oh, brother, it might be happening. Oh, Sean wants to check in with us. Is this where we get cut in Madden 25 Superstar mode? We've made it to the coach's office. Well, let us down easy, Sean. Benjamin, how's everything going so far? Great, coach. I'm excited to get this season started. Is this what you mean by great? Remember to use this time to focus on your fundamentals, okay? Come on now. I need rest, Sean. I've done too much. Honestly, coach, I could use the extra rest. Use this time to study the playbook. Just because you're not on the field doesn't mean you can't be improving. This is the most insane thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I got +5 speed somehow. We're just advancing straight to the regular season here. Maybe the media will call me out for being the crackhead I am. Welcome to the NFL, Benjamin. How's it feel starting your first season with the Bills? Like, dude, I shouldn't be starting. I've been training for this. Yeah, training to ruin the Bills organization. Part of my game is the most important, my elusiveness as I run backwards every play. How excited are you to have Josh Allen leading the offense? I know for a fact he's not excited to have me. We can attack in multiple ways. Keeping the defense off balance. Brother, the defense doesn't have to be on balance. They don't play a snap, really. Well, that was a disaster. I mean, all we've really done at this point is just screw around in the preseason. So will Bills fans be able to take it for an entire regular season game that actually means something? Come the second home game, there might not be a single fan left in the stands. They're still highlighting me after my negative 500-yard preseason performance. Crazy. Brother, I promise you, nothing is gonna change. My goal for this regular season game is to run for negative 200 yards and throw an interception somehow. Like that. Let's go. Goal number 1 met. An absolute disaster class here in Buffalo. Dude, what a yeet there. Did we get positive yards off of that? Brother, this is one perfect opportunity to run backwards for a lot of yards. Gosh, I can't even like go all the way back to my end zone because I'm so slow. I'm not going to be able to get my negative 200-yard rushing mark at this rate. Toxic positivity. We actually got a field goal. That's terrible. Like, how are we only down by 6 points? Gosh, I didn't mean to run for positive yards. I was trying to get a fumble. At least we're still at an F. Oh my gosh, I'm like not meaning to do good things. I'm trying to fumble the ball. We fumbled the ball. Did they get the ball back? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be bad. How's this only a 10-point game, dude? Now that's so much more like it. Gosh, that infuriates me. I mean, the Bills have the greatest defense of all time. We're at least gonna make it to negative 100 yards by the end of the first half. Yes, we finally got our first fumble of our career. Surprised he's not smiling. Why am I so pumped up? We're down by 33. The highlight is me getting tackled for a safety. We're so close to my negative 200-yard rushing goal. Yes. Yes! The prophecy has been fulfilled! So not the greatest NFL performance in our regular season debut. Negative 212 rushing yards, couple safeties and an interception thrown in there. How do we still get 400 XP? I'm the only Bill player to record a passing stat. I forgot about the 3 fumbles. Dude, at this rate, I don't know what the heck could get me cut from this team. You're getting interviewed? Where do you think I could improve? I'm just not answering you. Giving you the Marshawn Lynch treatment. Just kidding, we caved, just so I don't get fined. How do I plan to bounce back from this? I'm not gonna. I want to get cut. Watching the film more like watching the Netflix shows. Use the loss as motivation to get even more safeties. Oh no, a torrential downpour. That doesn't really change the game plan too much. Back to doing what we do best. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, as crazy as things have been up to this point, like, surely there has got to be a point in this season where we get cut from the team. Like, we are very clearly a nuisance. Exhibit A. I have got to lead the NFL in turnovers. He makes me so mad. Well, what do you know, Sean? It's never gonna end unless you actually take some action. Finally, just kidding. I thought we were getting 0 points like we deserved. I mean, nothing screams negative yards and 2 fumbles like extra XP. Maybe this teammate will speak from his chest and tell me he wants me out. Josh Allen hasn't thrown a pass all season long, and he's out here asking me how do I think the offense is shaping up. What's going on? Dude, we have a ways to go. I'm gonna light up the scoreboard. He says, brother, you haven't thrown a pass all year long because I run backwards every play. Yeah, get your popcorn ready for 0 yardage. For the record, I would like to say that I warned Josh he wasn't gonna have a good game. Dude, I look defeated. I wanna be cut. Tough loss every day. Can you walk us through what happened? Of course I can. Where's the option for I ran backwards every play? I didn't play my best today. Do I ever? See, now the sentiment's starting to get a little negative. Like, look at this, dude. Like, that's a pretty bad stat line there. Like, isn't somebody gonna recommend to the coach and GM that they just cut me? I'm gonna deflect the question. Maybe the media is gonna start to hate me now. Who wants to give me a brand deal? I have negative 553 yards at this point. Like, who wants to give me this deal? The United States government? Oakley wants to give me a deal to rep new visors. Are you kidding me? I mean, we might be the worst player of all time, but we're not going to deny the bag. There's one last detail. They want to make sure I'm delivering on the field. Dude, that's easy enough. Wait, who's Curtis? I'm going to step up to carry the team. Backwards. I just want to know who Curtis is. Hopefully this negative 214-yard performance is good enough for him. So we lost some more games, and I'm starting to notice, dude, nobody's hitting us up anymore. Maybe they're finally catching on. Which at this point, I'm absolutely dumbfounded that we haven't been cut from the team yet. But we're going to continue to ride this regular season out. And if nothing happens by week 17, I'm curious if we get cut in the offseason. We're not here for a good time. We're here for a scientific time. Now they want to talk about our losing streak. The losing streak is getting pretty bad. You're right, Sean. We need to turn things around ASAP. What are some areas you think you can improve? Not my performance of the offense. That defense is garbage. Deflect blame. They need to make plays so we can keep our lead. We haven't had a lead all year. What am I going to do to step up? All right, call me out, Sean. That's all I want. Our offense is not at the level it should be. You know, I'm going to spend more time in the gym. If you weren't an idiot, you would cut me, Sean. Now they want me to be a leader? Been here a few weeks now, so I think it's time for more responsibility. Yeah, with my negative 1,000-yard rushing. Oh yeah, what do you have in mind, coach? How do you feel about stepping up and becoming a leader on this team? Sean, what are we doing? Again, we're trying to show I'm the worst teammate possible, so I'm not ready for it. I just want to sit on the sidelines. I don't want to be a leader. I believe you can lead by example. Yeah, my negative rushing yards. Well, he won't take no for an answer, unfortunately. Looks like that decision really helped the team, Sean. No crap. Not answering. Update, we have made literally zero progress on any of our quest lines. Surely this can't impress our coach. Do I think we can turn things around in the division? Why is no not an answer? Yeah, the future's bright without you. Josh doesn't even speak to me after the games. It took me 11 weeks to get called out by a teammate. Oh, here comes Josh again. I thought he was actually gonna call me out. Just want some small talk, apparently. Why did Nick Bolton call me out? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Dude, what do you mean he can stop me? The air particles can stop me. My agent says he has an interesting opportunity for me to submit my status as a superstar. What do you mean a superstar? I'm not taking on Saquon Barkley. I don't want to play 3v3 football. Get me out of here. I'm lazy. Also, I'd love to point out throughout this incredible season we've had up to this point, I've somehow accumulated 17 skill points. Like if I wanted to, I probably could upgrade my player like an 80 overall. And from what? At least our defense held the Chiefs to 5 points. That was actually the best game of our career. Do I think this is a playoff caliber team? Dude, like what are you talking about? Don't talk about the playoffs. Playoffs? Only negative 96 yards on the ground today. Like what are we doing here, media? I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'm pretty consistent. I'm only focused on winning games. It's been a rough season, coach. Let's end the year on a high note. And the Patriots win on a first inning grand slam. Is this a high enough note for you? Have finally made it to the last week of the regular season without getting cut. I have a feeling we'll be cut in the offseason though, surely. That's just a ridiculous text message. Let's finish it off on a high note. Let's get negative 2,000 rushing yards. How did that give me plus 2,000 XP? Did you not reread your own text message? What a fitting end to his rookie season. Somehow made it all the way to level 14 this year, which means we accumulated a total of 24 skill points, even though we totaled negative 2,040 yards on the ground. That's an average of negative 120 yards a game. We didn't even let our quarterbacks attempt to pass all season long. James Cook was the only player the entire season to record a stat. At least our defense was good, but not good enough to score some Mickey Mouse defensive touchdowns to steal us a single win. What's also crazy is I was the best quarterback on the team, even though the team doesn't want to acknowledge my hard-earned statistics. I am so excited to see what the heck happens this offseason. Safe to say we're not in the playoffs. I assume we also didn't make the Pro Bowl. How funny would it have been if we actually got voted in on pity? What are the Cardinals doing in the Super Bowl? Makes this video worse the fact the Chiefs won back-to-back-to-back Super Bowls. Kind of shocked Josh Allen didn't retire. Now, what is my front office going to do here in the offseason? Like, surely something's got to happen. We're getting literally zero interaction here, and nobody wants to sign with the Bills after last season's performance. Dude, we made it to week 1 of the preseason. The next chapter. It feels good to be back. Where did D'Amico Ryans come from? Am I ready to take the next step this season? No, dude. I didn't learn from last year. We are definitely not ready for this season because this is the point where we delete Benjamin out of our existence. Because after playing a full season where I do nothing but anchor the city of Buffalo, despite me tearing down the entire organization which cost Sean his job, I think it's obvious it's literally impossible to be cut in Madden 25 Superstar mode. And how psychotic is it? You can actually improve 8 overall in one season from doing absolutely nothing but kill a franchise. Now, if you enjoyed that nonsense, you can click right here to see if it's possible to go undrafted to Madden 25 Superstar mode. And while you're here, guys, like the video and subscribe. If everybody who watched this video subbed, we'd hit 10 million subs tonight. Come on.